Michael Van Gerwen, the world #1, and Glen Durrant, the man who topped the Premier League phase. The only man to do that, other
25
than
to
MvG
Glen's
and
won the
Phil
ball.
the Power Taylor. And Duzza takes an unbeaten record against the world #1 into this contest. 4 times they've met, 3 times Duzza has won, and their most recent meeting was a draw in the Premier League. Can Duzza keep this phenomenal record intact against the man at the top of the world rankings and deny MvG the title? He didn't win yesterday, didn't win on the opening day.
139.
But he has put in some rather ominous displays so far today as Michael Van Gerwen. He comes into this after averaging 106 in sweeping aside his countryman Dirk van Dijvenbode by 6
140.
100 average and a 6-2 win over Reece Robinson. Bit of a struggle in the first game, a 6-4 victory over Andy Hamilton.
140.
Nothing laboured about the start to this one though. 2 treble visits without fail thus far. Welcome to any viewers joining us on Facebook.
98.
Just getting a little taste of Pro Tour action. You can watch every single Pro Tour and the European Tours. And the Euro Tour does restart
145.
in a couple of weeks' time on PDC TV. MvG leaves himself 77. Glen will not take the 1-2-3.
43.
And a chance to strike an early blow for the world #1. 18s, tops.
Game shot.
That is a very authoritative start, a 12 darter for Mighty Mike. Duzza was furious that he didn't pick up a title during the Summer Series, the run of 5 Pro Tour events we had in Milton Keynes that saw darts resume after the COVID lockdown.
45.
So far this week, he made the quarterfinals on the opening day, lost to the eventual winner, Peter Wright. He was only undone in round 2 yesterday by a supreme display from Andy Bolton.
180.
Today, it's been a succession of averages in the 90s to beat Ryan Hogarth, Arjun Konterman and John Michael of Greece.
60.
Michael Van Gerwen looks very much in the mood here, though. Playing with his old darts.
130.
A lot of talk about MvG's darts. I'm not really sure that that's the reason for his recent struggles, and I use that word in relative terms with MvG. Still won the UK Open this year. Tops again.
Game shot.
Tops his hit. 12 darter, 11 darter. Michael Van Gerwen has flown out the traps in this one like a man with a point to prove to his opponent, Glen Durrant. MvG doesn't like it if he loses 1 game to you.
60.
Lord knows what he feels about not being able to win in 4 against this guy who's been 44. A thorn in his side. Beat him on the Pro Tour. Beat him in the Premier League. Beat him at the World Match Play.
$58. $180.
Peter Wright, the world champion, is not in the tournament as of a shock defeat to Keegan Brown earlier on. There are a number of players
96.
playing some world-class stuff, though. Luke Humphries, the reigning world youth champion, is one that is really catching the eye.
96.
Just beaten Keegan Brown 6-0, having already seen off Rob Cross. And some big averages from Luke Humphries. Here comes Duzza with one of his famed
140.
setup shots. But MvG still the favourite for this leg on the Durrant throw.
77.
Robin Hooded. MvG has seemed to have a few problems with Robin Hooding his darts. Happens very, very regularly. Of late, at any rate.
39.
cannot finish now.
64.
This is where Glen Durrant believes that he is right up there with the best in the world. These checkouts, 1 treble finishes, get 1 dart at a double. That's annoying because he's got to try and find the treble 19. Has he done it? Is it in? No, it's not. It's high.
56.
And it means
Game shot.
MvG pins tops again. He is 3 out of 3 on double top. 3-0 up, averaging 116. Michael van Gerwen is getting better
81.
and better as the day goes on. The winner of this would face either Damon Heta, yesterday's champion, a first-time winner on the PDC Tour, or Dave Chisnall.
95.
And with double digits in terms of ranking titles in PDC darts. Been a while since you've seen him win
140.
Lisa Ashton is on her best ever run in a PDC ranking tournament. She's just come from 4-0 down to beat the gigantic player from Croatia, Boris Karčmar.
180.
Won that game. She's up against Nick Kenny, who's beaten James Wade, an unseeded player who's going to make it through to the quarterfinals in this half of the draw.
180.
But mighty Michael van Gerwen. You hit him with something big, he hits back with something equally big. Oh, is it 3 maxims on the trot?
140.
Not quite. Dozer leaves 86 after 9. He may not even get a shot. Tops. He's not missing it. He's not missing it.
Game shot.
He's done it again. Michael van Gerwen is seeing double top like it's a hectare wide. He has hit it 5 times in 4 legs. He is basically 125% on his doubles.
100.
Mighty Michael van Gerwen averaging 118 right now. Astonishing for the world number 1.
57.
At the start of the Autumn Series, the general consensus was this was a very, very important spell for Michael van Gerwen. He may be the world number 1. He may still be regarded by most as the best player on the planet. But after
134.
a disappointing Premier League, after not picking up the plethora of titles which he's become accustomed over the last few years in PDC darts. Many people thought he needed to make a statement. He was unable to make any kind of statement in the first 2 days, but this looks very, very impressive. 94 average, then 100, then 106, and now in the 100-teens.
83.
It does look like he's going to lose this leg. Treble 16 would leave tops.
87.
That's what he does. Glen Durrant is going to get his first darts at double in this match. It's taken him 5 legs to get any.
117.
Well, double top can be missed, it would appear.
Game shot.
But not very often, as Glen Durrant does get his first leg on the board, a 14 darter. There will be no whitewash, but Michael van Gerwen is a heavy, heavy odds-on favourite to record his first ever win against the 3-time Lakeside World Champion Dozer.
$180.
Durrant not backing down. Michael van Gerwen hitting back just as
180.
hard. 4 180s. Look at that, 170.
100.
From mighty Michael van Gerwen.
$93.
The world record in a broadcast game came from Peter Wright in one of these stream tournaments. Barnsley Metrodome, 123.5, just narrowly pipping MvG's world record TV average of 123.4 in the Premier League.
$83.
Well, that's not what he was after. He wanted the 25. There's room for another. Oh, he's gone tops. Oh, and he very nearly pins it. It would have been our second tops finish of the game. Spectacular. Double 4. Double 2.
Game shot.
And listen to that from Michael van Gerwen. Doesn't matter that this is no fans, Pro Tour event. It's £10,000 to the winner today. Not like the £250,000 you get for winning the Premier League or the $500,000 you get for winning the World Championship. But look at the context of this. Michael van Gerwen against a man he's never beaten, a constant thorn in his side.
96.
The humiliation it will have been that for MvG to finish 6th in a league where he has always finished top. From the very first year in which he competed in the Premier League, even when Phil Taylor was there bossing things. He's the man who knocked him off the top of that table. And he finished 6th. He's only got the 3 titles to his name this year. That'd be great for most people, but 59. Not for Michael van Gerwen. This means something to MvG.
$140.
Can't leave a finish from 3-4-6, Michael van Gerwen. So Durrant looking 58. Good to get another leg, but you do think that it may just be a stay of execution. I assume he was going for the 54 there.
88.
Can't quite tell.
$58.
So that's double his legs tally. Right on the wire.
Game shot.
Double 4 is there. Glen Durrant with a 15 darter does get a second leg on the board, but he's going to have to win the next 4 on the spin against the world number 1.
139.
Who looks focused and dangerous, and just like he did for most of the past 6-7 years, where he has hoovered up these Pro Tour titles.
140.
Sometimes seemingly at will.
$100. $140.
Glen Durrant is averaging over a ton in this game, but he has been a distant second best for large parts of it.
92.
And the 92 leaves 170. And if Michael van Gerwen could choose how to win a game to end this streak that Durrant has against him,
145.
It might be with a 170 checkout. Not going to happen.
96.
Glen Durrant to break, to keep himself alive. Double 8 again, back-to-back 76 checkouts. This time misses outside.
68.
And again, he's right on the inside wire. He fancied it when he let go of it, but he might have to let go of this game and indeed his unbeaten record against Michael van Gerwen, because that is a statement. Duzza applauds a 6-2 victory for Mighty Mike, 105 average. He is playing magnificently today. And